Good morning, kindergarten. Today I am going to teach Module 4, Lesson 16, and our objective is I can solve word problems with an unknown result with equations. So an equation is just that number sentence we've been working on, and we've been working on whole equals part plus part. But today we're going to learn another way to write it, okay? Are you ready? Good. I am too. What you're going to need today is a paper and some pencils, or a paper and some crayons or markers, anything you can write with. Go ahead and pause me, grab that, and come on back. All right. So this one, I just want you to watch the screen to see what I do, okay? I'm going to read the problem first. 3 airplanes were flying in the air. Use the cubes to show the airplanes. 3 more airplanes came to join the flying fun. Show the airplanes with the cubes. How many airplanes are flying in the sky? All right, so when I have a number or a word problem, I like to go and I like to underline very important things so I can remember it. So 3 airplanes were flying in the air. So we need to know the number 3. Use the cubes to show the airplanes. So let's do that. Let's go. Move myself up here. 1, 2, 3. 3 more airplanes. So when we see the word more, think of if you wanted more cookies or more pizza or more toys or more books, anything. When you want more, it means to get some. Not give any, but get some. So you want more. So we're going to add more. More always is going to mean add. Okay? So here we go. 1, 2, 3. And I want to explain what I did here. So I have my first row of 3. And then when I got to my next number, I put them under here to keep organized. And remember that those are my 2 parts, okay? It's just a simple way to keep organized. Okay, it says, how many airplanes are flying in the sky? So when we see the word how many, we want to think of the whole or everything all together, okay? So we're going to add these together because it said 3 more came to join, so they want to know how many we have right now all together. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 airplanes flying in the sky. All right, so now I want you to pause me and get your paper ready because we are going to have a lot of fun with our word problems. Okay, so we're going to do some imagining. We're going to think in our brains in pictures, and then we're going to show it on our screen or on your paper. So I'm going to tell you a story, and I want you to close your eyes and think about what the picture would look like in your mind. Here's your story. 5 kittens were playing in the yard. 2 more kittens came over to join their game. How many kittens are in the yard now? So let's get our thinking caps on. You can open your eyes. 5 kittens were playing in the yard. What's an important number in that sentence? Very good. 5. 2 more, so adding more, 2 more kittens came over to join their game. How many kittens are in the yard now? So I underlined 5 because that's my first number. I underlined 2 more because I needed to know that 2 more came to play. And I underlined how many because that tells me they want to know everything all together, okay? So let's get a picture going. You can draw cats. You can draw circles, squares, whatever you want to draw. Okay? But let's draw 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Now, if you need more time, pause me and then unpause me, okay? Then we have 2 more that came along. So 1, 2. And remember, we put them underneath each other because that helps us separate our parts. How many are in our yard? Well, we can just count, right? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You show me? Show me 7. 7 kittens. Very good. Let's go to our next slide. Now, I told you today we'd be making number sentences in a new way. So this is super exciting. But before we do that, I want to adjust how they have their kittens on their screen to match how we have ours. Because remember, I told you to put them in a row, so I want to keep that consistent for you, or the same. Okay, so we're going to put them in the rows down here. Let's just make sure, I'm just going to move myself for a second. Let's just make sure we have the same thing as we did before. So remember, 5 kittens were in the yard. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 more came to play. 1, 2. Our picture matches what we had before. Okay, so for your number sentences from now on, there's going to be the 2 ways you can write them. The way we've been writing them, which whole equals part plus part. But now we're going to start doing part plus part equals whole. Okay? So I know we've got to switch our brains to that, so it may take a little learning, and that's okay. Let's figure out our 2 parts first. Here we go. So this top row is a part, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to write a little 5 there, because that way I don't have to recount them. And then let's do 1, 2. Okay. Now, we have to do part plus part equals whole. So watch. Here's my first part, which is 5. Boy, Mrs. Merritt is not good at drawing 5s on. It's okay. I'm sorry, guys. 5, and then we have our other part, which is 2. Just like you're doing. I'm trying my best too. It's a little tricky. And then we have to count everything all together for our whole. So can you help me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is our mystery number, which is our whole. So that's how you would write a number sentence. Great job. Now, this next one is going to take a lot of pausing the video so you can check your own work. Okay, you've been doing a really good job with that lately. Or you can follow along if you still feel like you need my help the whole way. That's fine too. Okay, so here's our another story. Let's close our eyes and let's listen. 3 kittens were playing in the yard. 4 more kittens came over to join their game. How many kittens are in the yard now? Okay, so we had 3, 4 more came over. We want to know how many are in the yard. So let's underline those important words. 3 kittens, 3 is our important number, and 4 more. And then what's that term we need to underline? How many? That's going to give you your whole. Okay, Now I want you to pause me and I want you to draw a picture of 3 kittens playing in the yard and then 4 more coming to play. Okay? Remember, you can use anything you have in your house to show this. You can use pencil and paper. However you want to show me 3 and 4 more. Go ahead. All right, great job. Let's check our work. So we had 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 4 more came to join. So remember I have my top part, which is 3. We should probably write that number, right? Because that helps making our number sentences much easier. We don't have to go back and count. And then we had 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and let's write that. What's that number? How many kittens? 4. Okay. Now, I'm used to writing whole equals part plus part, but this says blank plus blank equals blank. What is it? Part plus part equals whole. Very good. Okay, so what's our first part up here? Look at how easy this is. What is it? 3, because 3 were originally there, plus 4. And then the only time we have to count now is for our whole, because we made the work so much easier on ourselves by labeling our picture. So let's count. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was not a good sound. Okay, here we go. Is that what you got? Now, I know the number sentences are tricky, and I just told you to draw a picture. So if you did the number sentence on your own, great. If you didn't, that's okay too. I didn't say it in my directions. I made an oops and I forgot. Okay? Great job. So now I have a really fun thing for you to do today. So yesterday we played a Kahoot game with number bonds. Today I made a Kahoot, and I'll show it to you. Look at this. I made this Kahoot. It's going to take a second to load, but it's practicing your number sentences. And then it's going to show me on my side of things how hard you worked and what you need a little help on. So that's great. So you can play this Kahoot. I'll put the link in Google Classroom and on Dojo. And you can play this Kahoot. So remember, you got to type your name. And then you're all ready to go. And it's going to give you all the questions. Okay? Okay? So it says 2 birds are sitting on a wire and 4 more join. How many are sitting on the wire? So you have to figure out how many birds we have. There's lots of different questions. Okay? And I can't wait to see what you learn. Have a great day.